Hello and welcome to the final day of a Play Sheet Podcast's team breakdowns for 2021 NFL Draft. I sincerely hope that you're not as tired of listening to these videos as I certainly am of making them. First up, we have the Tennessee Titans. The Titans finished the 2020 season top of the AFC South with an 11-5 record. They were then one and done in the playoffs, suffering defeat to the Baltimore Ravens. The Titans go into this year's draft with 9 overall picks, including the 22nd in the first round, the 53rd in the second, 2 thirds, a fourth, a fifth, 2 sixths, and a 7th. So what needs do the Titans have going into this year's draft? There are a few positions which stand out. Firstly, cornerback. 2020 starters Adoree Jackson and Malcolm Butler both left the team this offseason, and despite the pickup of Janoris Jenkins in free agency, the team still feels light at the position. Unfortunately for the Titans, they're not in the best position to nab top-tier talent. In the best case scenario, Greg Newsome drops to them, but given the rumours that Caleb Farley is sliding down boards due to injury concerns, that's looking less and less likely. The flip side of this is that Farley might be available, but buyer beware, this guy's had one great season amongst a whole load of sick notes. If neither player is available, the team are probably best off waiting until round 2 rather than reaching when either Georgia's Tyson Campbell or Syracuse's Ifeatu Melifonwu should both be on the board, or at least one of them at pick 53. Next up, offensive line. One of the 2020 draft's most regrettable stories came to a crescendo only recently as tackle Isaiah Wilson acrimoniously left the Titans. Wilson was the Titans' 2020 first round pick at 29th overall and now finds himself out of the NFL, having played a grand total of 4 snaps. His story should be a warning to players, coaches, teams, everyone. Nevertheless, the Titans still need to address the long-term issues on the right side of the line, which Wilson was supposed to mend. If Longhorn Samuel Cosmi is available at the end of round 1 and another team haven't reached up for him, he'd be a great addition. Unfortunately, I'm not sure he would still be on the board, and I can see a team reaching for him in round 1. Moving on to the middle rounds, secondary needs for the Titan include slot receiver and edge rusher. The team lost Corey Davis and Adam Humphries in the offseason. While free agency pickup Josh Reynolds should be a direct replacement for Corey Davis, the team needs a better option than Cameron Batson across the middle. This could well be Amari Rodgers, who is projected to leave the board somewhere around the Titans' 3rd pick. To finish things up, the Titans were a team that were just absolutely awful at rushing the passer and only mustered up a paltry 19 sacks in 2020. They addressed this in a big way by giving Bud Dupree the bag during free agency, but you feel that this team was so bad that it's going to take more than one player to really fix things here. If they can pick up a prolific edge rusher in the middle rounds, that would certainly cap things off nicely for Tennessee. And that's the Titans.